Hey guys, this is going to be the general reading from June 10th to June 16th, 2019. Just general, so it'll be for everyone or for no one. It won't resonate for everybody. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy. I gotta figure out some kind of intro or something. So in the beginning of the week, we have divinely intuitive. Hey, how's it going? So we have beginning of the week. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Four of Swords. So in the beginning of the week, it looks like a lot of us are not going to be taking any action, not doing any forward movement. There could be a lot of procrastination going on. I feel like this is wanting to move forward, but with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, not knowing how to move forward, not knowing, it's like we want to. I feel perfectionist with this. It's like we want to do things exactly the way that they're supposed to be done. We want to take those right steps. We want to do things right. We have these ideas, we have these things we want to get done, but we're either procrastinating or we're not knowing how to move forward, especially with this Four of Swords here to clarify that. It's like we're really in our head. We don't want to there's like no impulsive action going on here. We're in our head before we make any moves. We're possibly running our ideas by other people. We're just really overthinking everything. We're wanting to do our healing before we make any forward movement. Really needing to look at like planning, but definitely needing to do our healing and thinking things through before we act. Like if there's someone coming in with an offer, yeah, don't make any quick decisions. This is something that needs to be, you need to sleep on this. Just like this Knight is doing, you need to sleep on it. There's something that you guys are working through right now, and you're really needing to sleep on it, really needing to weigh up your options and figure out the best method to move forward. And in the middle of the week, we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by two cards today. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So what I feel with this is that like how we're not knowing how to move forward, and we're really wanting to like be methodical, and we're wanting to be prepared. And so like this has to do with like taking our emotions out of the equation and trying our best to be patient with ourselves and with others, because I feel like this is something that we have a little bit of experience with, and so we're really wanting to not do anything impulsive, and so we're trying to like think this thing through. We're trying to figure out because there is a little bit of like your guard is up. Like if you're dealing with another person, that could you could be dealing with I was gonna say you could be dealing with an earth sign because of this Page of Pentacles here. Could be really dealing with any sign, but there's a little bit of like a feeling of your guard being up or wanting to protect yourself, wanting to, it could be protect yourself, protect other people, or wanting to protect your money or protect what you've been building up because of this Page of Pentacles. He has to do with like financial things, manifestation, trying to take those first steps of like a material or a physical thing. So applying for those jobs that you're looking for. So there's like a bit of resilience, especially like if this is something that you've been through before, and it's like you're trying to come at it from a completely different angle, trying to look at things from a different perspective in the middle of the week, I think, as well as trying to be resilient and it's like trying to push through in the middle of the week to maybe like make some plans. Maybe you need to write some lists. Maybe you need to fix your resume. It's like taking those first steps. And I feel like the Queen of Swords could be saying, like, okay, it's time to crack down, especially if you've been procrastinating or like not taking any action until you're like exactly clear on what you want to do. This Queen of Swords could be saying, okay, it's time to get out of our heads now, and like we need to take those baby steps. We need to get things going. So that could be something that you guys are experiencing in the middle of the week. And at the end of the week, we have 10 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 10 of Swords. So in the end of the week, there is some kind of, I think a lot of you guys are dealing with like some past wounds, or I want to say like unfinished business or something where you feel like you want closure or you're needing closure. Could be a relationship or a family situation. It's something that it's definitely really upsetting you guys now. You're feeling, I want to say like you're feeling empty. And at some point it made you happy, or at some point you really hoped that this thing would make you happy. Maybe in the past you took action. You were like, yes, this is going to fill my cup. This is the thing for me. This is going to make me happy. And you came to realize that it ain't like that. Someone betrayed you, someone left you, someone stole from you, someone stabbed you in the back, someone used you, whatever it may be. There was just some kind of betrayal or something that didn't go the way that you guys wanted it to go. And it looks like in the end of the week, or at the end of the week, you guys are really dealing with that situation. You might be seeking out closure. You might be having those difficult conversations. You guys might be putting an end to certain relationships. Maybe you're walking away from a job or something that you really thought, like, this is my purpose. I'm going to do this forever. And then not anymore. So there's something that you guys are healing from, putting an end to, and trying to get closure from. Some of you guys, because this 10 of Cups is in reverse, and because you're not taking any action, this could be you guys, like, you're not wanting to close out certain situations. You're not wanting to end certain relationships. Maybe you're not ready for something to end, some kind of cycle, because you feel like, well, I'm just going to pull this star into the situation because this is on the bottom of the deck. It could be holding out hope, thinking like, oh, this is just one of those times where we're going through something and it'll turn around and we'll have our 10 of Cups again. So there's like a little bit of fear that you're throwing away something that can turn around. But with this 10 of Swords here, I feel like this is just kind of a push to say that what's done has done, or sorry, what's done has been done. I feel like that doesn't even make sense now that I've said it. What's happened has happened, and you can't go back from what has happened, if that makes sense. Like, there was something, it really hurt someone, and like there's no going back. There definitely is healing that is taking place here. Let me put this down. There is healing that will be taking place with the star, but like right underneath it is, actually, let me back up. Some of you guys, like, you could be holding out hope that there could be like a return, like how I said, like thinking that the tables will turn and that things will work out again, especially with the star, like still having faith, like, oh, it all went to shit, but like we could turn it around, we could work it out, it can be okay. But then right underneath it, you have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So it's like no matter what you do, you just like, there's someone that you don't get along with. There's some kind of situation where you're just like, you're always butting heads. You're never on the same page. Like, you just cannot get along with someone no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to look at it from a different perspective, no matter how much you meditate on it and try to turn things around, you just still you still are competing with this person. Someone's still at your throat, you're still at someone's throat. There's still trust issues. Yeah, there's definitely big trust issues and conflict. And with this Eight of Cups here, it's like you guys are going to feel like even if you keep trying to fix it, you're still going to feel in the end that you need to walk away and detach from something. Especially because right over here, we have the Five of Swords again. So it just, like, you guys feel defeated. You feel defeated or someone else feels defeated. It's like a lose-lose situation. No one's getting heard. You don't feel heard, they don't feel heard. You could continue to try. It's like you continue trying to give your perspective or your point of view, and it's just not getting through to someone. It's just not getting through to someone. And so, yeah, you guys are you're just really needing to focus on your own healing right now and closing out certain cycles. Yeah, doing your healing so that you can manifest those things that you're trying to grow and build for your life. Um, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope that that made sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good week.